Welcome back to pizza making with me, Jamie. What's your name? Zoe. So you're going to help me do the last bit of the pizza making. If you haven't seen already, I've already done a video on pizza dough, so go back and have a look at that. But from here on in, it's all about the pizza.
Welcome back! Today we are making the pizzas.
And as you know, the best pizza needs
Perfect pizza base.
amazing sauce.
And the greatest toppings.
Well, we already know how to make the pizza dough, and now we need to create a fresh, flavourful sauce for all of our great toppings to go on.
Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Right, here we go. First off, get your red onions. You want to dice them up nice and thinly. Get a splash of olive oil. Make sure the olive oil is nice and hot before you put the onions in. Not too hot though, you don't want them to burn. Next up, get that garlic, de-shed them, dice them up nice and thin again, and whack them in with the onions. Next you want to get your can of tinned tomatoes, you want to squash them in there. Next up, get that tomato puree. You're going to get a hard hit of tomato flavour out of that. Get an OXO cube, either a vegetable one or a chicken one. Gives you a bit of saltiness, a bit of extra flavour and depth. Give that a lovely stir in there. Look how it changes colour. Now we're just going to let that simmer for a bit. Right about now we're going to add in a teaspoon of sugar. That's going to counteract the acidity. You're going to blitz that up until it's beautiful and red. You don't want any bits in there, you want to get it nice and smooth. Now this sauce took us around about 6 minutes to make. It's not very long, boy does it pack a punch. Once we finish the sauce, what you want to do is get it straight in that fridge if you're going to use it straight away. You want to cool that sauce down so it reduces the chance of the sauce seeping into the base as it's cooking. Always try and get that sauce as cold as possible, but if you can't and you're in a bit of a rush, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Right now we have the dough and the sauce made. First thing you need to do is get your pizza stone, your pizza plate, whatever you're going to cook the pizza on, bang it in the oven and turn it up to as hot as it will go. Not 180, not 220, as hot as it will go. Then it's time to make the pizza. Right, let's get straight into it and I'll walk you through it step by step. Sprinkle the flour on your work surface and plop your dough down and spread it out with your fingers. I've seen Italian chefs do this, so I thought I'd give it a try and use gravity to pull the dough and stretch it into a round shape. Spread it out with your fingers again, and if it doesn't work you can always use a rolling pin, it just works just as well. And get it really nice and thin. Flour your hot pan or base that you're putting it on and plop your dough on top and make sure it fits really nicely before you do a lovely swirl of tomato sauce. Beautiful. Put your mozzarella on your pizza. You can just chuck it on there. Look at that. And put some cheddar on it, or any cheese you like.
So we're going to be using our own cheese mix that has a lot of different cheeses in it, from everything from the cheddar with onion, smoked cheddar, and really mature cheddar. But you at home, you can use whatever you wish. If you just want to use mozzarella, you go use mozzarella. If you want to use this cheese mix, use this cheese mix. But it's your pizza, make sure you have it the way you want it.
You can add any toppings you like. We've chopped up some cherry tomatoes to add a bit of freshness and put them on top of the pizza. And then shove it in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes until it's nice and crispy and bubbly on the top. Look at that bubble. Put some basil on your pizza to give it a nice fresh taste and a fresh look. This one we've picked straight from our garden. And then eat it all up. This is literally the quickest pizza recipe you will ever have, and you'll have pizza in minutes on your table ready to eat. Look at it go! If you liked watching us make delicious pizzas, like our video and subscribe. Yeah-ish. And thanks guys for watching.